at the end of the day, it's an all-star game. So, you know, maybe those are the positions that they want to see. Those are the skill positions, and it's almost like a pickup game. You know, you're gonna choose the I'm looking for a better word than the one that's in my head, but you're gonna choose the positions that are exciting. I guess maybe that's a better word.
Just the traditional center has been kind of de-emphasized over the years. There's fewer of them. But what do you think about this kind of? They're actually recognizing that fact and making it
it's definitely that case. You know, it's only a few true centers in the league. You know, when you look at things, so you know, I honestly don't really care much about that, to be honest with you. It's my focus is during the regular season and you know, goals of winning our division, you know, making it deep into the playoffs and making a real championship run. What happens in February, I can care less.
You take pride in that
at this point. You know, maybe I'll be asking for your votes later on.
You mentioned the lack of true centers. Do you take pride in kind of being one of the last of the dying breed?
Yeah, absolutely, because, you know, I understand my position on the team and how valuable I am and what I can accomplish on the court as far as helping my team win basketball games. And, you know, when you have a center, you know, you're more likely to win. There's a good one on the other side, you know, a couple over in the West, and, you know, we have a few in the East. So, you know, it is very little. I will say that. You know, they don't make 7-footers like they used to. But, you know, still a couple around.
You did a very nice job against Dwight Howard last season, and you know, he made some remarks about defense.
Yeah.
Were you a little surprised that, especially because you shut him down last year?
No, like I say, nothing surprises me in this league. You know, it's unfortunate, you know, that he feels that way, but you know, I expect him. You know, he's a competitor, so you know, he has a shot this year.
Do you think he was robbed?
Come on, man.
Tyson, you guys are going back in January to where you won the gold medal and all that.
Yeah.
I guess one, do you think they're going to start playing more real games overseas? And two,
I think so.
Good thing?
I think it is a good thing. I think you know, the game is slowly turning into a global game. I think it's good for everybody. You know, it's good for the fans over there. It's good for the game. You know, it's good for players as well, as long as it's done correctly. You know, as long as it's not putting a strain on the players' bodies and making sure we get our proper rest and our time to adjust, you know, to the time as we get back. But, you know, I enjoy playing over there. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's a great opportunity to showcase our game. You know, and like I say, bring the game global.
And they're giving you guys enough time with the schedule and all that?
Yeah, you know, I haven't looked at it in depth, but I believe so. You know, from what I looked at it, you know, during the Olympics we were talking about it. You know, and you know, I took a look then, but other than that, I haven't looked that far into the schedule. You know, I'm kind of focused on now, and this last preseason game and our first couple of games are going to be tough, so that's kind of consuming my mind right at this point.
Tyson, it's kind of ironic that you guys are playing the Nets here at the Nassau Coliseum today when the Islanders are moving from this building. You heard the history at all when Dr. J played here? You know, when you got to go to different arenas like Syracuse, just another arena, or are you aware of the history of what used to be here?
You know, you just schooled me a little bit on my history, but you know, I'm trying to be aware of you know, where I'm playing and the history behind it. Some arenas are a little more easier than others, you know, but it's always great to be able to walk on the floor and know that, you know, the greats before you laced them up on the same hardwood.
And can you talk about working with Elijah?
Yeah. You know, it was great that he came in and you know, took time out of his summer to work with myself, Amari, you know, Camby joined in, Carmelo. You know, I think it's really going to benefit us, you know, help us in the long run. It's a process. It isn't something that, you know, is going to come overnight. You know, me and Amari talk about that all the time, but it's something that definitely, you know, will benefit us in the long run as long as we continue to work at it.
Did you work on the offense as a whole, or?
As individuals or the offense, as a team offense? No, it was more individual work.
Was it just offense, or was it some defensive?
Both. You know, you know, me and him, when he was here, we had conversations about both. But, you know, he obviously was brought for the offensive side. But, you know, when you get a guy like that around, you know, one of the all-time greats, you definitely gonna pick his brain a little bit. I gotta